Hello, this is Leonard Bones again. This is a concoction I invented. I keep adding a little bit. It first started with onions and garlic, but then now it's evolved slowly into other things. Cayenne pepper powder, like I get $1 at Shop and Save, a grocery store, and virgin olive oil, 100% or whatever. And now I added a little. I dig out some other stuff, all different things. Whatever I can, but I have to buy more stuff, and I'm going to try to add vodka to it, mix, and there's a whole bunch of stuff. I can list the whole things of what I have in it, so this is, sorry, it's getting run in a little bit, as you can see, it runs in a little bit, sometimes, as long as it doesn't get in my eyes, and it comes off. It's a concoction, which, this is, so this is, the concoction, the invention I invented. This the stuff I get off the internet and thought of, and what I know, mostly what I get on the internet that will stimulate hair growth, cayenne pepper. So it burns a little bit. I think like I add honey to it, and I don't feel it. Most stuff used to burn. Maybe I don't add enough. I don't know, but and I add other stuff. I think honey helps mild it down. And so it doesn't, not right now, it's not burning. Sometimes it does, I don't know, but right now it's not the concoction what I have. It's been about a couple of weeks or so since I tried it, and I have to keep it up, or I'm afraid I might eventually lose what I may have grown with it. So this is the concoction, the invention, the formula. It had all kinds of stuff in it, different things I add, things I take away. Cayenne powder is what I added, I have it there now, and 100% viral, virgin olive oil, and I added virgin olive oil mixed with soybean oil. That I didn't get anywhere on the internet. The soybean, it came with the thing I use in cooking, and I got to buy regular 100% virgin olive oil, and also I heard vodka, and you can use that instead of, olive oil. Or I guess I could use it both. I don't know if I mix them together, but I know you could use their place, and I could place that in combination with vodka. I guess you could drink it, or you could put it on your head, or both. And whatever you want, and I think it is stimulating some growth. Even my roommate mentions it, even though he makes comments about my hair loss and saying that had I wore to hold down, look like I didn't have any hair in the front, lost hair in the front, or bald in the front. I don't think so. If you look at the picture, I think he's full of crap. He could be just pardon the French, a fucking son of a bitch, bastard sometimes. Part of my French. I don't usually use the words too much, And so I go back. I want to grow my hair. Many reasons, because and I still, I love Amy Watkins, and she's never seen me without this, and so I want to grow some more hair, anyway, for her, but also for myself, too. She's never seen me without anything on my head. So this is, my, what I, have on, what I'm wearing, what I'm, have on my head, and, let's see, it's over here, so I'm running down a little bit over here. So this blog is mostly about my hair. I've used one blog to look at other things about my love for Amy Watkins and my friendship zone I'm in with her, and I don't know how to get out. She's not looking for a boyfriend, but that will be for another blog. This is this blog, hair concoction blog, hair invention, hair solution, hair to whatever, regrowth concoction, hair regrowth concoction, whatever you want to call it. It has many names. It has a list of all the stuff I put in there. It's let's see, is August the 19th, 2012, and right now, I'm just, looking at this, I got my money for a hair transplant implant or any other place or stuff I can get on, like get over it, or what I can what I read off the internet, or when I have it on, I might order some stuff from the internet. but I still don't have money for a while. I hope I get it soon someday for hair restoration, hair transplant, implant, hair system or something. You know, like a hot alignment or maybe hair club alignment, but it's I don't know about hair club alignment, but some other place like that maybe. So you know, this one should look stuff here, and you know, tell me what you think of this. You know, I could tell you more about what I have. I chose to you know to have in it. You know, what I put in there, a little bit of honey, you know, cayenne powder. Let's see, cayenne powder and olive oil, you know, and I say, I had you know, apple cider vinegar. I mixed it with regular cooking. Right now, this concoction I have now, and I have put on has the cooking. You know, apple cider vinegar, and then I put Bragg's apple cider vinegar. I used to just use that one. Now I decided in this concoction to add some of the, you know, the cooking one. So I have a mixture of the Bragg's, which I used to use that on my hair because apple cider vinegar is good for your hair. So I thought the best is Bragg's. So I used a little bit of that, and then this one I just added some cooking ones too. I got you know, so I have no mixture of both. And I keep on everything I can think of, everything I get off the internet or. And think of put it in there in my concoction. I keep it in the refrigerator and I put it in the microwave for about 1 minute. Usually just put it on cold, but I think maybe so. I heat it up 1 minute, and then I put it on. That's not too hot, and usually, and then you know, and I let it stay on for maybe a few minutes or a few hours, maybe 10 minutes, 50 minutes, maybe even longer, maybe an hour. It depends on you know how I feel. You know, but I think probably the best is maybe 10, 15 minutes. But I guess you could keep it longer. It shouldn't hurt, but you know. You know, whatever you feel, you want it on just 10 minutes or 5 minutes, or you know, but or you could keep it on an hour long or longer. You know, you go ahead and dry on your head, whatever you want. You know, and you know, this is my experiment. One of my experiments I've been doing on for weeks, months, several months. I've been using this concoction, this formula, this hair growth formula to my on my head, and I think it's growing. Even my roommate says I see some hairs, you know, but still he comments about my hair loss. And Randy, a friend, he comments about but you know, he knows me 10 years, and he knows how I feel my hair, and then he comes in and says, "Oh, you're bald," you know, like it's suddenly a surprise. Yeah, I have thin hair, and I don't think I'm bald. I don't feel like a bald person. I just have it thin, and it makes me feel bad that I have no money and no means or you know, to do anything about it, and I don't need to keep reminding about how thin or balding or whatever you want to call it, bald. You know, I have some hair, thin. You know, and I don't think you should comment about it. So I comment when someone's fat or has no belly, they have no, like a woman or even have no belly, no bald, you know, like, and you comment on her or him, you know, saying how fat or they look like they're pregnant or something like that, and they just have no belly, they're not fat, and they're trying to get lost. And some people have a tough time. Some people never get to lose weight. Some people takes months or years, you know, to lose some weight. You know, so it's you know, it makes them feel bad, makes them feel hurt, and I think it's rude and ignorant, very rude. And same when comment on here, you know, and comment on anybody's physical features, you know, your limitations, you know, pushing when like that. It's rude and ignorant and stupid, disrespectful, I think. So it's rude, yeah. So anybody want to comment about this or what it's made out of or really want the recipe, please contact me and leave a comment, okay? So I guess that's it for now. Bye-bye.